Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
It's my first time to attend. I appreciate this opportunity.
Again, it is our passion and our pleasure. Please speak up so that all may hear what you have to share.
My question is regarding channeling.
Yes.
I have started an intense spiritual journey this year.
Oh, intense. Have you been camping out?
A little bit, yes.
All right.
Specifically, I started channeling, and
In what way? Because there are many forms of channeling. Remember, anytime you are doing what you love to do, you're in a channeling state.
right.
So in what way are you expressing that state? Are you talking about vocal channeling? You're talking
Yes.
about automatic writing?
So yes, so I agree with you. There's lots of ways to channel.
Oh, thank you.
Specifically, I'm talking about verbal, vocal
All
sounds,
right. And so how's it going?
and a little bit of automatic writing.
Oh, all right. So-
And
Are you having fun? What's the hesitation there?
yes and no. It's
All right. What's the yes? What's the no?
I believe there's a lot of fear that I'm working through.
Well, that was the no. You want to start with that one?
I feel the energy like I'm okay.
What are you afraid will happen? What's the fear about? What are you afraid will happen if you continue? Come on. Just lay it out. What are you afraid will happen?
that I will lose myself, I guess.
Not possible.
Like I feel the energy incredibly strong right now.
Of course, and that's fine. But you are not given something more than you can handle. It wouldn't make sense for that to happen.
Right.
Thinking about the idea that you might lose yourself is an outdated, old-fashioned definition, belongs in the Middle Ages of your history. It's not relevant anymore in what you call your 21st century. It doesn't happen. That simply speaks to a lack of understanding of how the mechanism of channeling works. You can't lose yourself.
I feel like it's sometimes invasive or like am I
Cannot be.
supposed to let go so I feel like I'm supposed to deliver a message now, and I'm trying to think, should I go with the flow and let that happen, or should I say, oh, it's not appropriate, and is that me just trying to control the outcome?
You're overthinking this. And you're not trusting that what needs to come through is what needs to come through at that particular moment. All right. Well, the dolphins would have loved that. So, the idea is, again, it may be easier if you will gather around yourself those who are asking questions who need the answers. Then you may allow it to come through in a way that is relevant for them.
I'm sorry, can you say that
I
a different
can.
way?
One of the things that makes channeling easier in the way that you're talking about doing it is to have people who need answers to ask questions so that you can simply be, in a sense, out of the way and allow the energy and information to come through you to them and ground itself in them. Because if you're just doing it for yourself, it doesn't need to go any other place. And you don't need to fully go into the same state you go into to channel for other people. Because it's just staying within you. So the idea is that if you want to do it for others, you need to have others asking questions that they need the answers to in order to pull that information through you so that you can be sort of less involved in wondering what's going on and just let it come through in the way they need it.
Is there a way to gain information about what the energy I'm connected to and like what it all means and
Yes, but that's something that will unfold as a puzzle for you, the channel, as you continue to evolve your channeling. More information, more insight will come to you when you're in that state providing the information for others. Because again, when you simply allow the information to come through you to others and ground it in them, you can think about other things because you don't have to pay attention exactly to what's going on. So you can receive information that is specifically for you while you are allowing information to be delivered to them.
Okay.
Yes? And have fun. Let go of all of the old-fashioned ideas that you may have heard about in terms of the ideas of possession or not knowing what's going on or being totally accurate. You have to be okay with just letting it through, knowing right now this is what needs to be there. It may change, it may evolve, it may change its form based on who's asking, all sorts of things. But you're going through an initial process of cleaning out your attic of the belief systems that may not allow it to come through as smoothly as it eventually will. And that's part of the process for you.
Are there tools that help us with this process?
I just gave you the tool that you need to practice with. Have other people that need answers ask questions through you.
And that will help me eliminate.
Because it pulls the information through you to them, grounding it in them instead of rolling around inside you.
Will that help me eliminate the fear that I have?
It might, but it also helps if you get in touch with, again, the idea of what it is you're afraid might actually happen. Are you afraid that somehow people will reject you or think you're nuts?
There's some of that.
All right, well, who cares? If you know that what you're doing is following your passion and being yourself, then you have to know there will be those that you will benefit by giving of your gift. There will be those who are waiting to receive the gift. Those that are not waiting to receive it may sometimes be critical, but they're not your audience anyway, so who cares? But by holding back, you are depriving whoever is your audience from receiving what they need. Don't do that. It's not nice.
Okay.
All right?
Another question related is,
Yes.
So I'm learning the philosophy about, following your highest passion.
Oh, no, excuse me.
Sorry, not
It's
philosophy.
not a philosophy. It's a description of how reality works. It's literally an instruction manual for how reality functions.
In trying to vibrate more.
In trying?
How do we eliminate old patterns that
By finding out what the belief system is that is generating it. Because even the idea that there's a pattern is a belief, not a fact. It's a belief. Remember, you have to understand how beliefs work. They are structured to perpetuate themselves. Positive beliefs perpetuating themselves is usually not a big deal to any of you because they perpetuate themselves through positive means because they're positive beliefs. Negative beliefs have to perpetuate themselves by using negative tools. One of the negative tools that a negative belief will use to perpetuate itself so you are less likely to let it go is, oh, this is a pattern, and everyone knows a pattern is hard to let go of. It's not a fact. You're being fed a load of you-know-what. But that's what the negative belief has to do to perpetuate itself, is use fear-based tools to make you afraid to let it go, or to make you think it's going to be very difficult to let it go. These things are not facts. You have to realize they're not facts. You have to see them for the smoke and mirrors that they are. You have to see them for the lies you're being told. And say, well, all right, negative belief, I get it. You're trying to perpetuate yourself. Because one of the telltale clues is that the closer you get to letting go of a fear-based belief, the more afraid it will try to make you. So the more terrified you are, the closer you are to letting it go. And you have to know that. And once you know that, the fear dissipates and it turns into excitement. And you can say, thank you, fear-based belief, for bringing me to this point where I can make this rapid transformation by truly letting go of the fear you're generating within me. Because I know you have served me, but now something else must serve me from this point forward. That's my preference.
That makes a lot of sense.
I know, that's why I said it.
Do I get to just decide then?
You get to just decide. The greatest power all of you have is the freedom to choose what is true for you, what works for you. You have the power to decide.
No more fear.
You can use it in positive ways, that's fine. If it does come up, just see it differently. See it as a messenger knocking on your door saying, hey, by the way, you've got a belief system you're unaware of that you're holding on to that's out of alignment with you. Thank you, fear. Thank you, messenger, for bringing that to my attention softly, because if I ignore you, I know you're just going to get louder and more terrifying. So thank you for teaching me to listen at the first knock, so I can find out what the belief is that's creating it, and I can thank you for having brought it to my attention so that I can let it go. Mm-hmm. You can only have an emotion if you believe something to be true. There's no such thing as an emotion that happens in a vacuum. You cannot feel anything. You cannot think any thought. You cannot behave in any manner. You can have no experiences at all if you don't first buy into something that you believe is true about yourself.
And if we don't like what we buy into, we just change our mind. We change.
You can realize it is just a belief, it's not a fact. And that if it's just a belief, just a perspective, just an opinion, those things can be changed. Yes.
Okay.
You're not stuck with anything. At all. Unless you believe you are. Then you are.
If we want to channel and serve others, can we just decide that that's what we want to do?
You could. And if you truly make that decision, then the synchronicity in your life will bring you the situations, circumstances, information, and opportunities to allow you to move in that direction if it's truly representative of your passion. Yes, it'll happen automatically. You'll receive what you need.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You're welcome. You have to understand that's how it works. Surrendering to this idea is not surrendering control. Surrendering is surrendering to the control that's already built in. All you're doing is going with your own flow. Your flow knows where you need to go. Don't swim upstream. Don't resist it. Go with the flow. It will take you exactly when, where, and how you need to go.
Good day, Bashar.
And a good day.
I'm so excited to talk to you again.
So are we excited to talk to you as well.
Right before the last time we talked, you talked about the Hunter's Moon event in Joshua Tree.
Yes.
And said, if you go, we would love to hear how it went.
And how did it go?
It was amazing. I was inspired to go by myself.
Yes.
And so I drove out and was inspired to go to Skull Rock.
All right.
So I brought a sleeping bag and a blanket and camped out under the Hunter's Moon at midnight.
All right. And at what point did you wake the bag up? He said the bag was asleep.
Oh. The sleeping bag was awake the whole time.
Oh, all right. We love paradoxes.
By the way, my wife is from Japan, and sleeping bag is one of her favorite English words.
Oh, all right. Although it's 2 words, but go ahead.
Okay. So right before at midnight, I lied down on my blanket and looked up at the moon.
Yes.
And felt really happy.
All right.
And wasn't seeing anything. So
That's
I
all
asked.
Right. We didn't necessarily suggest that all of you should go out there on that date because you were going to see something. In fact, it was actually more, if the truth be told, for us to observe what it is that you felt or responded to in your willingness to be there. We were sort of taking a poll. Many of you love to take polls. So we were kind of taking a poll to see what you would all do by going to that area on that date in that energy.
I at that moment, I asked, what am I missing so that I don't see something? What's the missing piece? And the answer I got was insistence.
Yes.
So I removed the insistence that I need to see anything. And like magic, within, I would say, maybe 3 to 10 seconds,
yes,
I saw a lot of activity right above me, above my eyesight.
All right.
I had I felt very strong Sasani energy, if I'm perceiving that correctly, which I think I am.
Yes, as I said, we were observing.
And
Not just myself.
yeah, I saw at least 2 or 3 craft, but I felt there was a lot.
There was.
And it was very, very clear, even much more than different UFOs I've interacted with in the past.
All right.
And I said, thank you so much for being with me right now. Sorry to interrupt your mission. And I was told,
You didn't interrupt anything.
that's
That was
exactly
the mission.
That's exactly what they said. This is our mission right
Yes.
now. So that made me really happy. And I said, would you please move around for me? And they moved around in very, very beautiful ways.
All right.
So I had a lot of fun. At 2 a.m., I
Yes.
finally went to sleep.
Oh, all right, like the bag.
I like the bag. And I woke up around 5 a.m. and I had felt an enormous download come in while I was
Right.
sleeping. And I felt really happy about that. And then I drove back to Los Angeles and I was wearing the T-shirt that Bashar Communications sells with the contact cards on
Yes.
it. And I felt so happy because those contact cards felt so just spot on with the energy I feel of each of the people. So I feel very grateful for those contact cards.
All right. Thank you for using it as a permission slip.
And yeah, I just wanted to share that experience with you.
Thank you for your insight. As a result, you were given the download as a gift.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you. I have a lot of fun, and I often use colors, I guess, as a permission slip when I'm communicating psychically, and then I can ask, what does this color mean? And then I get a lot of information that way, and I felt a lot of orange and pink
All right.
as I was looking at the Sasani craft, and I said, what does that mean? And I was given communication, support, excitement.
Yes. And so?
And so I feel excited about the direction I'm taking every time I honor myself and follow the formula.
All right. And then go take actions in that energy.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes?
yeah.
All right.
I have just one question for today.
Yes.
Whenever I look at a number, or whenever I think of a number or a letter or anything, I see colors associated with that, and I know our
The
science.
type of synesthesia.
Yeah, that's the word that I've always heard.
Yes.
I have that incredibly strongly in many, many different ways, and
All right. Congratulations.
well, thank you. I'm curious what that is from the Sasani perspective.
Well, it's overlapping frequencies, resonances. The brain will rewire itself in certain ways to expand your senses to see on multiple levels, in multiple contexts. This is the beginning of the idea of expanding your senses to see multidimensionally from different points of view.
Okay. So
In my society,
yes.
we are all synesthetes.
Thank you for psychically anticipating my question and giving me the answer just now. That's kind of what I always thought.
Yes.
When our scientists said, "Oh, it's a rare thing," I felt it doesn't feel rare. It feels very human.
Well, the potential is always there. It has not necessarily been common in terms of the understanding of your people, but it is becoming more common as you expand your senses.
Yeah.
Does that help?
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. I'm having a lot of fun being
Thank
here
you.
and talking to you.
Thank you.
Thanks.